I promised you guys some non-video game content, and here's the first part of it. I finally got a chance to get around to it, and we're starting off big with the Fab Four, the Beatles. Now, the Beatles don't need introduction at all, but I really do love the Beatles. Some might say they're overrated, but I still think they're underrated in some ways. But that's a whole nother debate to have. For now, let's just stick with the Beatles albums that I currently have digged up from unpacking everything away. Now, I do have every album, which is something I really don't say about every other group or artist or anything. Not even John Lennon. And I'm a huge John Lennon fan, but I don't own every single one of his albums. But the Beatles, I have all of them. I think this is like from '09 or something. Um, yeah, yeah, 2009. So I apologize if they're not in the best condition. I had these for a while, but they kind of got damaged. But nevertheless, just to have albums physically in my hand, that's good. I love the Beatles. From Please Please Me, With the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, Help, Rubber Soul, Magical Mystery Tour, Yellow Submarine, and of course, Let It Be, which just had a re-release, but I don't know. I think this might be a controversial opinion, but I really do love Phil Spector's work on the album. I know there's people out there who prefer the sound the Beatles were making in the studio and how that version of the album turned out. But I don't know. I think Phil Spector did a damn good job in my opinion. But I don't know. I agree with what George Martin said about the album. It should have been credited produced by George Martin, overproduced by Phil Spector. Now tracks like The Long and Windy Road and I Guess I Mean Mine, you would definitely see Phil Spector's work, but I feel like those songs had no life without it. And definitely Phil Spector saved Across the Universe, which controversially I believe is the weakest of all the Beatles catalog. Some might say Revolution 9 is the weakest, but I don't know. Agree to disagree. I know I'm still missing uh Beatles for Sale, Sergeant Pepper's, The White Album, Abbey Road, and I guess those compilations, or dare I say, even the Capitol records, which I don't really like. I don't like the embellishments that Capitol Records did to the Beatles albums up to Sergeant Pepper's. And I keep knocking Let It Be over. I mean, I have a lot of love for the Beatles and their albums, but my favorite is the White Album. 30 songs back to back. I kind of just, as a marathon, is a great a time. Even with Revolution 9 coming after Cry Baby Cry, and just right before the last song on the album Goodnight, I think Revolution 9 is by far John's best work. But out of all these, the ones I have here, I guess my favorite on Please Please Me is a tie between um I guess There's a Place, Twist and Shout, and Baby It's You. It's a freeway tie. Um with the Beatles, personally I like Hold Me Tight, Roll Over Beethoven, Please Mr. Postman, and Money That's What I Want, and Devil in Her Heart. I really do like the Beatles when they cover a song. It's just great. The rest of the time or when someone else covers a song or even the Beatles, it always sounds wrong, but when the Beatles did covers, it always sounds great, in my opinion. I should have known better. If I feel I'm happy just to dance with you, can't buy me love. You can't do that. Things we said today, I'll cry instead, and I'll be back. I mean, pretty much the whole album is my favorite when it comes to A Hard Day's Night. I love this movie and album. Now, Help, I like all of these songs, but my favorite, uh, if I had to only choose one, even though I kind of like songs like Yesterday and You're Going to Lose That Girl and You Gotta Hide Your Love Away and the title track Help, It's Only Love is my favorite song on the whole album. Though John does a good cover of Dizzy Miss Lizzy, which I cannot really do because my voice is terrible. Off of Rubber Soul, I like In My Life, Wait, Run for Your Life, If I Need, again, practically the whole album, The Word. But, I don't know. Personally, I would have to say What Goes On, because that's the only song on the album where Ringo, Paul, and John got credit. Next we got Magical Mystery Tour. And believe it or not, my two favorite songs are Your Mother Should Know and I Am the Walrus. Even with stuff like Strawberry Fields Forever, Penny Lane, All You Need Is Love, Hello Goodbye, Magical Mystery Tour, Fool on the Hill, I don't know. I felt like Blue Jay Way was George George at his worst, in my opinion. When it comes to Yellow Submarine, and I mean like the four songs that were new by that point, I really do like It's All Too Much and Another Northern Song, or only a Northern Song. Because George kind of peaked with those two songs before coming out with, or bringing Yesterday, and not Yesterday, Something. I don't know, I like All Together Now and Hey Bulldog, but I think George really outdone himself on that. And I like practically every song on Let It Be. My one complaint is we didn't get all of Maggie May. We didn't get all of Dig It because Phil Spector, why man, why? But I don't know. I feel like Get Back really is the standout track, or even the Long and Winding Road, which Paul wanted a more stripped back version of the song, but I think Phil Spector did the right thing by adding orchestral and just overproducing that song. But if I had to only choose one song, and it couldn't be Dig It, it would be The Long and Winding Road. So that's me going over the my Beatles, or my and my dad's Beatles album collection in terms of CDs. But yeah. I mean, I'm still trying to get the other ones, and I don't know if I'll ever go vinyl. But the Beatles is a good start. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And let me know who's your favorite Beatle. What's your favorite Beatles song? Until next time, we're going to do DVDs next time. Bye, everybody.